Developing in Central Florida this morning, the former state attorney for Orange and Osceola counties is now suing the governor over her suspension. The governor removed Monique Worrell last month, saying that she was neglecting her duty to prosecute crime. Sound familiar? Well, a similar case played out here in the Bay Area.
Hillsborough County's former state attorney, Andrew Warren, lost his job, too, for similar reasons. That has sparked a lawsuit as well. Kelly Cowan joins us now with more.
Well, it's certainly a lot of similarities in these cases. DeSantis essentially cited the exact same neglect of duty reason that he gave last year when he suspended Andrew Warren. And now, just like Warren, she is suing to get her job back. Monique Worrell says that DeSantis's allegations against her were vague and his actions unconstitutional. She's seeking reinstatement and back pay. Now, DeSantis says she was too lenient on criminals, and he pointed to incidents of Worrell not asking for the mandatory minimum sentences for gun crimes and drug trafficking, and for letting repeat offenders back out on the streets, and highlighted several high-profile incidents where some of those repeat offenders had gone on to commit murder. Worrell maintains that she's done her job, pointing out that her office has won convictions in 90% of felony trials. She also says, just as with Warren's suspension, that the governor is playing politics and using her to try to score points at a time when his presidential campaign is flagging.
Prosecutors do have a certain amount of discretion about which cases to bring and which not. But what this state attorney has done is abuse that discretion and has effectively nullified certain laws in the state of Florida.
This is simply a smokescreen for Ron DeSantis' failing and disastrous presidential campaign.
But she may have a tough time getting the Florida Supreme Court to rule in her favor, and that's because 5 of the 7 justices have been appointed by DeSantis. Earlier this summer, the state Supreme Court dismissed Andrew Warren's attempt to sue the governor, citing unreasonable delays in him filing his case. And that came after a federal judge had already found back in January that DeSantis' suspension of Warren had indeed violated Florida's Constitution, but said that it was up to Florida's Supreme Court and not a federal court to weigh in on that. Well, the Florida Constitution gives the governor the authority to suspend elected officials, and the ultimate decision about removal from office rests with the Florida Senate, where DeSantis' Republican Party holds a supermajority.
All right, Kelly, thank you.